homesteaders, welcome back. Arizona Unplugged channel. I'm in the new work truck drinking coffee. It's 5:30 in the morning. Heading into town, getting some work done, doing the things, paying off bills. The key for a successful off-grid lifestyle, I believe. So it's all going well. I spent the weekend working on the gray water treatment room, which I tried to make a video. It just, things happened and it didn't work out and I couldn't upload it, and that's that. But just to give you a thought of where we're at with that, it's totally framed, and yesterday I finished the sheathing, the 1/2-inch OSB shear panel that goes all the way around the building and on the roof. So all that's done. I actually spent a little bit of extra time because we're anticipating rain this week, and I went up on the roof yesterday and actually siliconed all the seams of the plywood that consist of the substrate, the decking of the roof, just so water doesn't hit the roof and leak down into the room, because that's where I have all my tools that I'm using to build. So I just took that little extra step, hopefully shed a lot more water off so it doesn't go down. You have a seam in between two pieces of plywood, that water is going to find its way if it's a heavy rain. So spent a little bit of time yesterday up there, and it was sunny and hot. Boy, it was pretty miserable. But I'll show you guys the build project in another video. But the reason why I'm making this video this morning, among other things, is to announce, hopefully if all goes well, a live stream commemorating our 2-year anniversary full-time off-grid this Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Arizona, where we're at, is Mountain Standard Time. No more Pacific Time, guys. California can keep that time zone all to themselves. So 3 p.m. this Sunday, which I believe is the 9th. Put it on your calendars. Hopefully y'all can be there. It's a great time. If you guys have questions regarding off-grid life, what it takes, what it's like, why we're out doing it. It is not an easy life, guys, but it is definitely fulfilling and fun, and it's just another adventure in the life of your boy Vaughn and his family. If you're new here, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this channel is dedicated to our life off-grid, living and homesteading our almost 50 acres here in northern Arizona. So I see what it looks like here on this road. 2 years, yesterday, August 2nd, 2 years full-time off-grid. We've had this property for, I would say 7 or 8 years now. But we finally, 2 years ago, was able to get to a point in rehabbing the structures, getting everything cleaned up and repaired and upgraded and all that stuff. Finally got to the point 2 years ago that we could finally leave California and move out here full time, and it's been great. It's been great. Beautiful sunrise going over there. But that's what we're doing, guys. So this Sunday, I believe it's the 9th, 3 p.m. Mountain. Please come and join us. We're going to talk about all things off-grid, and also, as a little bonus for everyone, I'm going to display and show and talk about all the cool artifacts we've been finding around our local mountains, on our property, BLM property, Arizona State Trust land around us. We got stuff ranging from 100 years old up to possibly thousands of years old. Man-made artifacts. You got to see this stuff. It is wild. So we're going to share that. The wife and my boy William went out a couple weeks ago and found a spot, an old cowboy camp spot. They actually found the remains of a fire pit and a lot of cool artifacts left behind. So I'm going to share all that stuff with you guys this Sunday at 3 Mountain Time. You can see what we're finding out here. It's amazing to think how many people, how many probably hunters and cowboys and natives were out in our area hundreds of years ago. It's pretty neat stuff, neat history. So I hope you guys can make it. So that's about it for today. just heading to work, getting some stuff done. We've already begun paying off debt. We don't have that much debt to begin with, thankfully, but this job is definitely going to help us pay this stuff off a lot faster, and I believe that is key. If you're considering moving off grid, you have to get out of debt. Otherwise, you're going to be doing what I'm doing and driving a lot to get to the nearest area where you can work and pay off the debt. So it's best to do it beforehand, before moving off grid, but whatever it takes, right? My business in San Diego is doing fine. It's still, you know, it keeps everything paid by itself, but I just want to get it done quicker. I'm impatient. I don't like having debt looming over my head. I just want to get it done, and I'm just gonna, what do they say, kick butt and take names. I'm just gonna work really hard and just take care of this debt and get it out. It's mainly my truck, my big 1-ton. I have been looking at incurring more debt though, unfortunately. Last week I went by and looked at those side-by-sides that everybody's been buying. I'm not going to buy anything right now, and I'll probably end up just saving up and just cashing it out, because once again, I don't want to get into debt. They're not very expensive. I mean, they are, but they're not, considering. Well, we'll see about that. It's going to make life on the homestead a lot easier once the gardens and animals are there, which is next year. So, I'm going to start thinking about that. I'll probably just end up saving a little bit here, a little bit there, and then just cashing one out. That way I don't have to get financing and get into debt again. I'm over that. So that's kind of the plan. We'll see what happens. I might be able to find a used one on Facebook or Craigslist or whatever. That's probably actually what I'll end up doing. Just cash one out and get an older, cheap one that I don't have to finance, and just maintain it as well as I can. So that's kind of the plan, I guess. That's probably a way better idea. If you can get by with getting away a lot cheaper, then it's probably a good idea. So there you go. That's what we're doing. Mark your calendars for this Sunday. Get your questions ready. We will have some moderators helping us out, and hopefully see a few people on there. At least one. If there's one person, I'll stick around. So mark your calendar, guys. I'll end the video here. I hope all is well. Happy Monday. Let's get to work. Let's take care of stuff. See ya.